G'day legends, and thanks for tuning in. This week's video, back on the Hemi Powered C-1100. I've dragged Cody out of retirement. He was stuck under the shorty. I don't know if he was pretending to do something, but anyway, I dragged him out of retirement. So we're gonna get some stuff done on this thing today that hopefully gets it a lot closer to the road, because his shorty's about to hit the road and this thing is gonna follow it. So Cody, what are we doing? Oh, I know what Cody's doing. Thanks, mate. He's gonna be a big help today. All right, so yeah, we'll get into it. Hopefully get this thing a lot closer to the road. So grab your cuppa or your coldie, kick back, relax, and enjoy the video. So Cody's cracked open a tin of inspiration juice, so I've got to work out what we're going to do today to make this worthwhile. What I want to do is I'm going to pull the fuel tank out of the spare AT4 out of the back, get that slotted in. I've got the new tunnel. I found a good, clean, uncut up tunnel. We want to get that stuck in. Got to finish welding the exhaust. I never end up finish welding that, so it's leaking, so we're going to finish that up. I've modified the steering column. It's got a double uni on it now. We want to slot that back in, and a radiator. This thing's going to be much better with a radiator in it. I'm going to pinch that out of that AT4 as well. So hopefully we can achieve all that and get this thing, yeah, like I said, a lot closer to the road. So first things first, priority number one, we're going to go outside to that blue AT4, rip the radiator out of it, and yeah, get it slotted in the front of this thing. So this is the Chariot and waiting. This is, poor thing's already been half harvested, but believe it or not, it's actually got a good radiator in it. So I don't even know what spanners I need. Probably a 1/2 inch, maybe? Yeah, 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch and a flat blade. That's always a good sign. See, but they were brand new when they, they went on some stage. It's already got the sticker still on it, so I'm calling them still new. What do you reckon? Oh, I agree. Oh yeah, that's even better. Water pumps evaporated. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm not sure if we need these spacers or not. Sure about rattling.
Yeah, that's what smart people do.
Actually, your cordless ratchet would probably be the ticket.
If the screws didn't fall out of it.
Oh. That's unfortunate. So what you're saying is we need a power tool sponsor.
Agreed.
I was just thinking, obviously this is a manual radiator, so I'll have to get a
Auto cooler.
transmission cooler.
I would run one of them anyway.
Yeah.
See, I never really trust those bloody coolers in the radiator.
Nah. Should we put these air horns on? See? Does that work? I don't know.
hose are blowing.
That's not my expertise, lad.
I've got nothing.
Yeah. Lucky last. I hope this radiator works out. I haven't tried to put water in it yet, but I'm hoping it works. It's the best looking radiator I've got, so I'm gonna call it good. Worst case, I'll get one record. I've already got a couple out, but I was kind of hoping this one would work.
Has the other truck got those spacers?
Well, that's what I was just saying. I don't know if they're in there or not. I may have to pinch them, but see what I mean? It's actually pretty solid. So I know it's got some funky look. Yeah, I know it's got some funky looking stuff in it.
Tin of spray paint, mate. That'll be
brand new.
Rebuilt.
Dulux rebuild. All right, well, take that inside, see if those adapter brackets are in it. I'm not sure if they are. If not, we'll come back and pinch them. and get this thing fitted. I was correct, I thought this was missing the adapters, so I just went and ripped them back out of the Dodge, and okay, that is going to fit. All right, so get these slotted in. Actually, you know what?
We don't need
I've got a
it.
feeling we don't need them because I think this fan's going to hit.
Yeah, look
Because
at
the
spacing.
front end's different, I think we don't. I think we don't even need them. Let's see if this actually fits in here.
That's what we live for, Bam.
This is what we live for. What am I doing? Oh, probably have to take that off. Probably have to take that radiator hose off. After ripping that radiator out, upon further inspection, it's not going to work because I went to pull that bottom radiator hose off, and you can see that neck is about to snap off the bottom tank. So probably going to end up sending that in, get it rebuilt, and I have this radiator here that was already ripped out, but the core's a bit daggy on the back side. It looks all right from the front side, so if we're optimistic about it and just look at it from this side, she'll be good. So in the interest of getting this thing going, like I said, we'll fit this radiator, I'll get that one rebuilt, because that one ain't going to hold water. We'll just have to monitor how this thing runs.
Go up. You won't get that bottom hose on, so you're going to go up. You're way up there.
Nah, that's not going to work. That's going to hit the bonnet lid.
Wrong radiator.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Attempt 3.
I don't know if this now.
Oh wow.
So,
at least you can crank start it.
well, this is out of that blue International out there, which is that blue truck was originally an army truck, and that was one of the features they had to be, even though it's in the late 60s, 70s, they still had to be crank startable.
Yeah, wow.
So that's why it's got a hole in it. But I don't know what the outlets are gonna, if they're gonna work or not. It should bolt in, but
Yeah, that's spot on.
see, the
Yeah, that's a huge.
yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work in that respect.
Well, that hose is pointing straight at your power steering pump.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
No.
I thought it was gonna bolt in. Clearly, it's not. So
That's heavy. That's about bloody. Surely within the hundreds of copper.
see, the other option is this, but this is
I
different.
might
again.
take this.
What's that, mate?
That'll be better. What do you got there, Ben?
This is out of it was originally my wife's VJ Valiant hardtop. Like I said, the outlet's in a different spot, so the hoses won't work, and it's too short to fit in there. But it is for a 6-cylinder Hemi. Like I say, I'd have to make it work, and that looks not good. So I think, unfortunately, I reckon for today we fit this one, and I'll come back with my right angle drill and just put the holes in the correct spot. But just for our time frame, it's not going to work if we.
Up.
I don't know if the hose is going to reach up there. That's all that.
No, that one's spot on. Oh, needs to come up a little bit.
I think she's probably just going to have to sit in there with no bolts in it. I think to make the hoses work.
Where's the hoses
hello. This radiator install is just getting harder by the second.
Oh, hang on. Hey, Ben, what part of it was, it's going to be a quick install.
Oh, I know.
We will be all over it.
I'm starting to think this radiator ain't going to happen today, lad.
We got other things to do.
Yeah, that's going to...
Don't you have it? You have a spare water pump anyway.
Do it?
Yeah, off your wife's one.
The other one? I
So-
think... What do you think? In the interest of time, we do what we can achieve, do the
Yeah.
fuel tank and the exhaust and stuff like that. Because I think this is, like I said, I'd probably just rather get that other radiator fixed anyway. I'll get a gasket and a new thermostat housing, and fix that properly.
Thermostat housing or water pump? Oh, it is thermostat housing.
Thermostat housing, yeah. I do have a new water pump though. at home.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about.
I'll probably do it at the same time. I'll do that new water pump and get a new thermostat housing. But yeah, we're gonna have to pivot here, lad. This isn't gonna work. This radiator is just fighting us today, but that's all right. Look, we have plenty of other things to do, so we'll just change tack. We'll do what we can do, eh? Put it that way, because this radiator ain't happening today. But I know what I need to do now, so that's all right. It wasn't a waste of time. We figured out exactly what we need. We just don't have it today.
Next.
So I'm going to rip that fuel tank out, and you can watch me.
Okay, I got beer.
So after the radiator debacle, I don't see anything that could go wrong with this 60-year-old fuel tank. So I'm going to, well, if that socket will go on there, see if we can rip it out. And hopefully it's not riddled with rust holes and issues. Like, I know it's got a decent little whammy down the back there, but I'm going to pretend I didn't. Oh, here we go. Yep, now it starts. The bolt's unseated itself on that one. I might need your assistance. Might need your assistance on that one. I think they're a tank bolt, but they've got the square under the head of the bolt to recess and lock up in the panel.
Yep.
I think it's elevated itself out of its locking position. Hey, when are we going to go and start some piece of crap in the paddock again on your channel too?
Next year.
What? What? Oh, I just did the same thing. Next year? What for?
Next year.
You're crazy, man. The people they're even asking on my channel, why isn't Cody doing things?
Oh, mate, they're still asking on my channel where Sick Puppy is. Having a win there?
No.
Is the fuel tank going to fight us as well?
I think so. Yeah.
The bolt cutters?
No. But I do have a grinder and hopefully a long enough lead.
Where's your battery grinder, Dan? Why didn't you have anything battery?
I do, it's just not here. I'm trying to work out of two places at once. It's not a happening thing. This one's going good again. Oh, no, I spoke too soon.
Did speak.
Yeah, spoke too soon.
Bugger. What do you need me to do?
I might have to go and get my vice grips and see if we can. I can do that myself. I was going to get the vice grips and see if I can hold on to them. If not, I'm going to have to get a angle grinder.
All right.
What a surprise! The fuel tank's going to fight me.
That's unusual.
Rightio, so we've had a bit of a snafu here. The audio files, haven't linked up with the video footage, so I'm having to dub over it. But as you can see, got the fuel tank unbolted down out of the truck. I still had the fuel line hooked up, so yeah, as you can see, what I'm doing now is just undoing it. Gonna get the fuel tank released and get it out of the truck. But as you'll see coming up, when we're about to rip it out, we found on the top side of the tank where we couldn't see before some rust holes. As you can see, they're showing their ugly face right now. So now realising that this fuel tank's going to be no good, so I'm going to have to send it to town and yeah, get it repaired. Well, after two failed attempts at trying to get stuff done, I think I'm going to move my attention to the exhaust on this thing. When I put it together, it wasn't really finished welding. It was just enough to get it together. So that top side, we'll get that welded up. I think we're going to need to raid some bolts out of one of the spare trucks for this floor. I'll clean the daggy stuff off, clean that new tunnel plate up, get that glued in, locked in. Once that's done, we'll rescue the bonnet hinges off that other truck and the bonnet sitting on the back of that blue truck, get that on, and then fit the column. Hopefully something works today.
Because nothing bloody has.
Nothing has worked.
Apart from the fridge with the beers in it.
The fridge works.
That's all I care about.
So Cody busted out the grinder with the stripping pad on it. Got this cleaned up. Got the floor cleaned up. I've got a stack of bolts here. So let's get this slipped in for now. I may have to pull it out at a later date to put a new gasket in it. We don't have one at the minute, but for the moment, this will get us by and make me feel like I've achieved something too. So I'll get these bolts stuck in and on to the next project. All right, so I'm going to show the legends that we actually achieved something today. We've got the floor, the tunnel back in the floor.
And we welded the exhaust.
And the exhaust is welded. Haven't fired it up to hear if it's going to leak or not. Probably going to, but that's okay.
That's okay. Shorty leak.
So, what we decided to do, I know these hinges are C, so we're going to rip them off. We'll head out the back. I actually know the ones on that Dodge AT4 are good. So we're going to pinch those and grab the bonnet off that other C series out the back. It's got a bit of rust in it, but currently better than the bonnet I have. So what we'll do is throw that on for now. We'll body work it later. Once the bonnet's on, we'll slip the modified column back in it, hopefully. And
wouldn't that be easier to do with the bonnet off?
Or potentially. Yeah, potentially. All right, stop making sense, all right? Well, we're gonna do both those things. I don't know what all we're gonna do with it now, but I'll rip these hinges off for now, go and get the other ones and the bonnet, and then we'll fit them both. Rightio, these are the hinges off that Dodge. They did work good out there. Hopefully they still work good now that we're bolting it to the Zinder. Nothing else as today, but hopefully, fingers crossed, that they'll do the trick, do what we need, and we'll go and grab that bonnet. Like I said, it's not the greatest bonnet in the world, but it's a lot better than one we don't have.
See you when you put the bonnet on.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah. Can't see a bloody thing.
Yeah, look at that. See, it sort of matches there.
Tina almost matches too.
Yeah. Oh, she needs big time adjusting, but like I say, at least it can live outside if it need be without the engine getting covered in crap. Oh, that's
well,
semi-wing.
we did something that looks like we did something.
Yeah, well, that's true. It does look like we did something, so I'll take that as a win. Oh, like I said, I'll have to go to my secret stash at my dad's to see if I got a better bonnet than this. I've got a feeling I do, so I'll do that. But yeah, for now, at least it can live on there. Keep the crap out of the engine bay.
Or putting stuff in there.
Rust in there. Yeah. Oh, well, what do you reckon? See if we can fit that steering column.
That'll be it.
Call it a day.
Cut.
Well, I'll shoot it from the inside. You're gonna have to line me up, Scotty.
You want me to do what?
You gotta line me up. You heard me.
All right, so we're going to put the steering column in now.
We're gonna give it a go anyway.
We're going to try.
I haven't tried fitting it with this double universal, so I don't really know, but theoretically it should work.
Hang on. All right, come through. Here, let me get it in first.
Did you spit on it?
Yeah. You said you wanted me to guide you in. I'm going to be delicate. Is there a particular way this goes, or?
I don't think so, but
Oh, she doesn't like that way.
potentially it could be.
That way. Oh, damn it.
What did you do?
I touched your slime.
Oh.
There we go.
Well, I've got to assess the situation in the engine bay. You're saying it's a bit wobbly, wasn't it?
No,
Because it may need a
just a wild
stabiliser.
angle.
Might need a stabiliser.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Like I say, it's all a bit unknown at the minute. Because I'm making it all from scratch, so yeah.
You could make it now it's bolted up. Yeah, she's like... No, I need a stabiliser.
Yeah. We've had a big win in the fact that that angle is significantly better, being two universals. It's actually made that work. I just need to stabilise the bottom of the steering shaft there, right, like a heim joint with a stabiliser bracket off the chassis with a heim joint to like a rose joint, so it slips over that. That's all I need, something like that, to stabilise it. But yeah, I'm a lot happy with that angle there now. It's just, yeah, it's a bit obviously not going to work like that, but that's okay. That's why I wanted to fit it today, to work out what I needed to do. We tried to accomplish a fair bit today. Got maybe less than half of what we wanted to get done, but I'm going to call it a win anyway, because like I said, even though things don't work, at least I know what I need to do to make it right. And you don't know until you pull old parts out like that what condition they're going to be in. So fuel tanks and radiators, well, that's just a guessing game, obviously. But that's okay. Like I said, I know what I need now, and this thing's closer to hitting the road. So I'm going to call it a win. What do you reckon, Cody? Oh, that's what he reckons. I reckon that's a great idea.
Well, I did a lot today. I drank a lot of beers.
Hey, someone's got to drink the beers, ain't going to drink themselves. All right, that was a challenging day, but that's the way it goes sometimes, eh?
Oh,
You know, it doesn't always go to plan, so.
especially using old parts and shit like that.
Dealing with old shit, like, you know, I don't know, the best I could tell, the radiator was good, the fuel tank was good. Turns out they weren't. Not going to let that slow us down. Move on. Got some other things checked off the list. It's
Floor
close.
pan, bonnet, hinges. Suppose we're changing the bonnet anyway.
Yeah, floor,
Steering rack.
column. Yep. So we're a lot closer than we were at the start of the day, and now I know what I need to do to make it all right. So thanks for giving us a hand, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the beers.
Ah, all good. Where'd you get that shirt from?
Where do you get them from?
You get them from me. Hit us up on Instagram. Send us a direct message if you like. Yeah, not as dirty as that, but yeah.
Well, you can have mine if you want.
I'm getting a stack made. The big logo on the back, little logo on the front. New coolers. Yep. Hats.
Bam Bam's got it all.
Hit us up if you're interested, and go and follow this gentleman. You probably already have if you're watching my channel, Ben's Post Rusty Goats. We get up to some pretty cool shenanigans over there. When's the next video coming out?
I'm editing it now.
Okay. The people want to see it.
They need to wait. They need to wait.
As always, I appreciate you watching. If you can do us a favour, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.
And now you need to put down your cuppa or your coldie and go watch another video until he tells you to do it again.
No, go and watch this channel.